Hello there. Hello, everyone. Coming to you live. Today I'm recording from my studio space. So we have a little bit of a change in terms of location, but still ready to work really hard and respectfully. So today I wanted the focus to be strong and respectful. So in order to create that atmosphere, I want you to really think about where you are today in your body, really give yourself grace no matter what we do. And we're going to do a little bit more dynamic movement. So if it's something that's out of your wheelhouse and you haven't, it's brand new, you haven't checked with your practitioner or your GP, your general practitioner, provider, then maybe you'll step in and out. I'll talk about modifications as I always do, but most importantly, just be clear, listen to your body, and we can do it together, all right? I'm Natalie Rand here, and I'm going to walk you through some very basic movements to start, and they'll get more challenging, and ultimately, we'll turn it all the way up toward the end, and finally, leave you with an Ayurvedic wellness tip, because I'm also an Ayurvedic wellness counselor, and I'll be moving into my practitioner in just a few months. So, here we go. Today, we're going to start standing. I'm going to move back a bit. And we're going to have our arms directly in front of us, right? So we're going to profile, arms go in front of you, and then we're going to simply pull these up toward our body, lower the foot down, and pull these up, and then lower down, right? So it's almost like you're marching. The difference is your palms are in front of you, and you're like pressing on top of a really sturdy table, right? Here we go, 1, and switch, and 2. We're just going to march, 8, 3, and switch. And 4, really articulating your toes so you lift them up. All right, 3, 2 more, and 1 more. Right, and we'll do the same thing, and we'll turn out slightly in a little V position. Arms reach out to the side, and the knee's gonna try and reach the arm. Right, and switch. And 2, switch. 3, switch. It's great, especially if you've been sitting a lot, which I have passed in classes. Press the arms out. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. And this is an ode to Pilates classical work, which the arms in front of you will go 6 times this time. 6. Switch. 5. 1 more. Really pressing the palms on the imaginary table. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. And we're going to go out to the side for 6. 6. Turning the legs out, bringing the knee up as high as you can. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. Right? 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Out to the side 4 times. 4. Turning into that Pilates position. 3. And 2. And 1, working the balance to the front for 2, then we're going to go to the side for 2, and then to the side for 2. And we're just going to do singles back and forth, front, front, side, 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 front, front, side, side. One more time to the front. Last time to the side. All right, you should feel it all around the hips, inner thighs, feet. All that good stuff, right? So get your heart rate up, gets the legs and the balance working, strengthen the feet, hands and upper back and body. So it's a great way to start and make your cardiovascular system balanced, all right? So from here, nice and simply, I thought it would be really great to work on our Malasana, which is the squatting pose in yoga. And then we'll do chopping wood, right? I don't know if you guys remember this, we did it some time ago, but if it's really hard for you, one of the things you can do is actually get a seat or sit on a box, right? And you'll just go back and it's going to be wide. Another thing you can do is if you have a mat, you can hold it and put it underneath your heels, right? Especially if it's like your heels don't go on the ground. Knees are going to turn out sideways. You'll bend down as low as you can. Your hips want to go below the knees. So if you have any hip replacements or issues or knee issues, this is not an exercise for you, right? And if it's too much, you can also just sit down on the floor. Start working on reconnect, which is that butterfly position with the feet together, right? Small baby steps, right? So from here, take a nice deep breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, press the elbows into the knees and the knees into the elbows. Breathe in again. Exhale, press and press. So you have that resistance. The palms are pressing together, the knees are pressing against the elbows, and the elbows are pressing against the inner knees. One more deep breath in. And exhale. Last time, breathe in. And exhale. All right, and before we do our chopping wood position, we're going to do a variation on that. So this is a borrowed from Practitioner 3. It's a yoga series that we do. So the arms are going to reach up, and you're going to try and lift your body. And then you lift your arms, go all the way toward the floor, you drop your head, and then bring your body all the way back up to center as you press the palms together. All right, same thing, inhale, reach the arms up. And if this position is impossible for you, you can kneel and just work the back, right? Exhale, bring the arms forward, drop the head, and bring all the way back to the center, right? We'll do that 3 times, right? It's almost like a prayer position. I'm moving on that because I don't really need it. Again, palms in front, where we started with Asana. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, let the body go all the way forward, so really, really managing all the hips, glutes. We're going to open that to front of you. Last one, inhale, reach the arms. And exhale, let your body go all the way forward. And bring the palms together. All right, now we're worn a little bit more in the hips, and we're going to go into our chopping wood exercise. All right, so for chopping wood, arms are really strong. You come up and down. Right, so you're going to inhale, reach the arms up toward the sky, breathe in, and on the down, inhale, reach it up. So lower back, glutes, legs, exhale. Breathe in, lift. Exhale. One more time, breathe and lift. Release everything in your power. All right? How did that go for you? It's pretty intense. All right? So, moving right along, we're going to do wind releasing pose. For wind releasing pose, I think we did it just the other day. If you review the videos, right? So, coming out of that big squatting position, you're going to let your hips go up. Round the head so the hips go all the way to the sky, releasing the head down. And the knees. Breathe in the knees, exhale, drop the head, release the hips up to the sky, feeling the lower back stretch, hips, hamstrings, gastrocnemius, and breathe the lower body. Again, exhale, drop the head, lift the pelvis up to the sky. Just stay there and hang out for a minute, right? Clasp your elbows if it's available. If not, put your hands on your shins or your knees here, all right? And if you're staying on your shins and knees, that's fine. So make sure you pull your navel in and up so it's not hanging out. Pull the navel up, all right? And then, if you are low, which is where I'm going to go, a little bit lower to the ground, you're going to stay here, take a nice deep breath, elbows going to sway to the right, and sway to the left. Sway to the right, sway to the left. Sway to the right, sway to the left. All right? And if it's available to you, you're going to walk back to the very top of your mat. I have a short mat today. And this is really going to work your hips, your hamstrings. Belly should be working too. Really strong legs to do this, right? And it'll look modified. Put your hands on the knees. You do the same thing, right? So you're really, really doing really strong work in the legs and then walking back. Right? So you're utilizing a big squat and walking back to the side. Right? And this is a nice preparation for the chair pose in yoga. Alright? It's also great preparation before you go down to Asana. Alright? So we'll do that. We're going to do about 3 to 4 rounds. You have 3 options. So the first one is hanging all the way out downtown, both hands in front of you. Second one, on the shins, hips push back, right? Third one, on the thighs, right above your knees, using all of this, using this area of the body. So all of these strong spaces in the thighs, hips, legs, and back of the hamstrings, depending on your flexibility is how you're going to move, right? So we'll start again. Body's long to begin, and then you pull forward, clasp your elbows into clasping, put the legs down the flag, and you walk forward. Really, really letting your head stay. It's a really good stretch in the hamstrings if you're completely down. And then really use long reaches with the back leg, dropping the head. All right, same thing again, going to the front, pressing into the feet to get to the second side. Right, and I'm going to face the front so you can just see what it's supposed to look like. If you're not using your hands, you're getting some warm hips. And then walking it back. So your hips are definitely working, legs are definitely working. Right, and then I'm going to go to one of the modifications. Hands are on the shins. Lots of glute work here. If your hands are on the legs, coming forward. Right, and now the last application all the way up, really using your legs, so you're putting all the weight of your body on the thighs, and this is probably one of the more approachable versions. All right, and then from here, go back into your squatting position if it's available to you, right? All the way down, pressing open. Okay, take a nice deep inhale, and exhale. Again, breathe in, and out. Nice lift through the waist. One more deep inhale through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. Good. Drop the head, lower to the knees, and take a rest. I'm just going to turn the lights up a bit. It's pretty dark. There we go. All right, now we got a little more light. All right. All right, so from here, we're going to go back into our side kneeling. We've done this one a really long time ago. So get onto the knees. This can be done standing, and it can also be done fully lying down on your side. Right, if you're lying down on your side, you can prop up. We've done this variation before where you're just up and down with the legs. Otherwise, you're going to come up to a kneeling position. Another great position for obliques. The obliques are the abdomen, the side muscles here that connect to the lats, deltoids, and all those incredible muscles that hold the upper carriage of the back and the arms. Feel the inner thighs lift up. We're going to inhale. Reach the arms above you. Then tip all the way over. Drop down. So if you have any wrist problems, you're going to go straight down to the floor and lie on your side. One hand's going behind your neck. You're just going to lift that leg all the way up and breathe. Exhale, bring that leg back down. And then bring it back up. And bring it back down. We're going to do this 5 times. Bring it up. And bring it down. 3 more. Reaching through the toes. You should see a full straight line down in front of you. Really watch to make sure your abdomen is not out. All right. From there, reach that leg nice and long. Lengthen it. Pull the navel and push the floor away from you. And then press all the way up. All right. Same thing, opposite side. Reach all the way down. Let that leg come out. As you press into this floor, up and down, over the leg, and lift the leg. And lower. 3. Feeling the power in the palm. Remember, if you are feeling discomfort, please do the modification lying down on the side. All right, and from here, we're going to push away just like we did on the first side, and everybody all the way upright. All right, so from here, we're going to go all the way down to one side, press lift, pull the knee into the body, and then we're going to alternate. Stretch it out, all the way up. Lean on over, press lift. Pull the knee into the chest. All the way up and come up. All right, couple variation. Everybody loves a variation. Up. Pull the knee in. And if this is too much for you, and you're going to be lying on your side, right? And then you'll do 5 on one side. Take a quick break here. But don't leave, because it's not going to stay challenging. You should feel a nice fire in your hands, right? Up, pull the knee into the chest. Go all the way out. Push, lift up. If you don't feel a fire right now, then you need to be working a little bit harder. Come all the way up. That's my tipping point. Push it out, and then in. Stretch it on out. Lift it on up. Good. And we're going to do an next stretch from the side of the hip. So go ahead and lean into one side of your hips. Breathe. It's such a beautiful stretch if this is available to you. Otherwise, you're seated in a chair. So just a nice little loud flexion. Take a deep breath, look down toward your floor as you stretch the elbows. And reach up. Maybe this one's just a little bit too challenging for you, right? And reach on up. You feel a nice stretch in the hip. Bring the other knuckles to the spine. One more time. Lift it on up. Breathe. And in the elbow. All the way back up. And then switch sides. So the opposite side can get a nice stretch as well. And both knees. Lift the arm to the sky. Look down toward the heels. And bring it up. Same thing again. And reach. And down. And up. And down. Last three. So keep down, just stretch. Keep the arm going up to the side. Up, reach. Over. Lift. And come down. Come to all fours. So try to come all the way down. Work that tap exhale, round your back up. Touch the left with the knees. Same thing again, round. And last one, scroll to press on the floor. Good. You're just going to stand all fours, reach your left leg all the way behind you. Good. And then same concept here. You line your belly, you lift the leg up. You kind of reach into the wrist. And then let the leg reach all the way down to the side. And then bring it back behind you. Make sure your abs are pulling in up. Two more. Reach all the way out. Feel your oblique. You press it into the floor. Bring it back. Last time. Good. All right. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. I'll turn around so you can see. Also, reach the opposite leg back so you're on your legs. Just go ahead and squeeze out. And back. Okay, soften the elbows so you don't overuse your wrist. You're really just listening to your abs turn. One more. Good. Notice the difference on this side. This side is a little bit more challenging for you. One more time. Good. All the way in. Let your body sit all the way back out the head. Take a deep breath into the nose. And out through the mouth. Again, breathe in. And out. Good. And then all the way back to all fours. And then find yourself seated facing front. Okay? From this position, go ahead. We're going to do a real simple breathing exercise. So kind of turn it all the way down. And then some basic stretches, right? So if you just ate or you're on your cycle, you want to skip this into basic abdominal breathing. Basic abdominal breathing, breathe in for 4 counts. Exhale, dump all the air out through the nose for 8 counts. Really simple, no matter where you are. You won't have any contraindications for that one. But for this one, we're going to be a little bit more mindful. So we'll call it the little box breathing. You're going to breathe in for 4, picture a box in front of you. Put something special inside the box. You can picture a color. I like to picture gold. You're going to breathe in for 4 counts. You'll exhale. You'll picture the square and go across the top of the square as you hold 4. You'll exhale going down the square, and then you'll hold for the last 4 counts. All right? So if that's too much for you, you'll inhale 4 counts. Hold 4 counts. Exhale, 4 counts. Hold 4 counts, right? If it's simple enough for you to do that, start there, right? Otherwise, you'll picture your box as you go across each floor, okay? And I'll talk you through the whole thing, right? Soften your eyes. You need to find some support at your back, so in the chair, if it's not very comfortable, you can sit on the ground. Here we go. Breathe it in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. And hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, breathe in. Hold it. Exhale. Hold it. Again, inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. more time. Breathe in. Hold. Exhale. Hold. All right. How did that go for you? All right, cool. So another thing that you can do, and it's also safe for mostly everyone, no matter where you are in your practices, is naturally done. Just alternate nostril breathing. We haven't done that one for probably a few weeks. One of the things you can do if it confuses you with your hands is you use your thumb, and then you use these two, your ring finger and your pinky finger. Okay? You usually alternate nostrils with those three fingers. Sometimes if it gets a little complex for someone who's not accustomed to doing it, you can actually use your index finger instead, all right? Or again, back to the basic abdominal breathing, which is 4 inhale for 4 counts, exhale down all the way down to the knee, all right? So we'll do that Shodana for about 4 to 5 rounds, and then we'll sign off, all right? So if it's brand new to you, just I'll talk you through. Don't be concerned so much with the hands, just think about the breathing, right? You'll dump all the air out of your left nostril, covering the right nostril. Exhale, dump all the air out of the left. You'll inhale with that left nostril. Close the left. Exhale, dump the right. Breathe in right. Close right. Dump the left. Inhale left. Close left and right. Inhale. Close right. Exhale left. Inhale. Left close. Exhale. More time. Close right. Exhale left. Into your natural breathing. Yeah, it's a little complex if it's new, right? So we'll review it the next time we get together. And until you can always video in a full cycle just to clarify is inhale up to the left, exhale to the right, inhale right, exhale left, right? So you usually go through one full cycle of breathing in and out of either nostril during that time. So again, you never have to do this alone. You come in, you get it all together, you know, have a blast, come through, or watch and decide, like, is this for me today, or is this too much? The beauty is you can always come back to the videos and you can always revisit, you know? So in the meantime, in between time, remember that you can do hard things. That's what I have to tell myself. You know, every day when things are challenging, like someone doing it. One Ayurvedic tip for you, because it's starting to get warmer outside. I may have shared this, and if I have, forgive me, but otherwise, different ways to cool your water down without actually creating an ice water. Cardamom seeds, fresh mint, maybe even mint and cucumber, but I would just say fresh mint to start. Adding mint or any cooling properties into your room temperature water will be more effective than spiking up the ice, right? And if I did mention it before, I may be mentioning it again because it's incredibly humid today where I'm at. So, and one last bit, one of my favorite new things to do for a treat is I'll get fresh dates, you know, those usually dates. Take out the seeds. I like to get the ones with the actual seed inside because then you can stuff them. And then I'll get either almond butter, shredded coconut. Sometimes I'll even add raisins if I'm feeling really sweet. Hemp seeds and cacao. And it is dynamically amazing. So if you're looking for something that's delicious and energizing, rejuvenating, and you're looking to build, dates are like nature's not so secret gem. All right. And until next week, I'll see you here again at 1 p.m. on Thursday. Thanks for joining me in a new space. Hope you enjoyed it as much as me. See you next time. Ciao.